After a years of being seemingly overlooked by travelers heading elsewhere, Sri Lanka is now becoming a popular destination of choice, and it's not hard to see why. Sri Lanka is small but diverse country with plenty of charm. From pristine beaches and incredible wildlife to famous tea shops, which make it easier to discover lots in a shorter space of time than, for instance, its neighbor India. You might have already read up on the best that country has to offer, but here are a few lesser known facts about Sri Lanka. Hey folks, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Yes, your boy is back with another content today. Before we head into the content, I want to wish Happy Independence Day to my beloved brothers and sisters from India and Pakistan. Yes, guys, we are going to look in our channel 19 interesting facts about Sri Lanka. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest video update. So without further delay, let's get into the content. Number 19. Fishermen on stilts in Sri Lanka. There is no ordinary fishing. There might be several methods of catching a fish, but this one is mind-boggling. Fishermen in Sri Lanka use stilts to catch a fish. Number 18. Ancient names of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka had been known by several different names during its long history over 2500 years. Number 17. Water. Sri Lanka is a country that has ample amount of water resources. Thanks to the country's waterfalls and rivers, the majority 50% of the power for the country is generated by hydropower. It is blessed with 103 rivers. Number 16. Elephant Orphanage. Sri Lanka elephants are the largest of the Asian elephant subspecies and the biggest land animals on the continent. Adults can reach a height of 11.5 elephants located at Pinawala village, 13 km northeast of Kegal town in Sabaragamuwa province of Sri Lanka. Pinawala has the largest herd of captive elephants in the world. Number 15. Ayubowan. Why Sri Lankan says Ayubowan? Ayubowan is the word used in Sri Lanka to greet someone. It means long life. One is generally greeted by joining two hands in prayer-like manner and saying Ayubowan. This phrase can be used any time of the day. Number 14. Rich in blue sapphires. Sri Lanka is the top source of finest Ceylon sapphires to the global market and exports Ceylon blue sapphires, Patparasha, star sapphires and range of fancy sapphires to the global gem markets. What is the most expensive gem in Sri Lanka, if you ask? The Alexandria is sold by late famous gem business merchant from China for Berola, Sri Lanka. The stone is named after seller and the philanthropic Al-Haj Nalim is believed to be the most expensive of its kind in the world. This precious stones valued at over 100. Number 13. Whale watching. Mirissa makes for picturesque stay by the sea and is arguably best and most popular area to whale for whale watching in Sri Lanka is the blue whale, which can be observed off the coast of Mirissa between December and March and off Trincomalee between March and July. Number 12. Surfing. Surfing in Sri Lanka is one of the popular sports in Sri Lanka among foreign tourists, despite not being popular among the Sri Lankan locals. There are two main surf hubs in Sri Lanka. On the southwest coast, Ahangama and Veligama. Number 11. Jacqueline Fernandes. Jacqueline Fernandes is a Sri Lankan actress, former model and winner of Miss Universe Sri Lanka pageant of 2006, which predominantly works in Bollywood films. In 2009, she debuted Aladdin and since then has established a career in Hindi film industry. Jacqueline was born in Colombo to Sinhalese, Sri Lankan father and Malaysian mother. National sports of Sri Lanka. When you hear national sports of Sri Lanka, you might be thinking it's cricket. No. It's volleyball. Wait, what? Although volleyball is a national sport, but Sri Lanka cricket is very popular all over the country. Number 9 is kangaroo. The government looks increasingly like a family firm. President of the country Gotabaya Rajapaksa, Prime Minister of the country Mahinda Rajapaksa, Finance Minister Basil Rajapaksa, State Minister Chamal Rajapaksa, Sport Minister Namal Rajapaksa. The list goes on, where we need a separate episode to discuss on this. Number 8. Sri Lanka vehicle price. The world's cheapest car Nano is expensive in Sri Lanka. Why? There are so many Toyota Prius cars in Sri Lanka. They are double the price than in US. How can Sri Lankan afford such an expensive car? Sri Lankan roller coaster. Buses play a major role in transport in Sri Lanka. Bus driver in particular can be very aggressive. They will try to overtake any vehicles in their way. If you are a passenger on a bus, hold on tight and brace yourself for both high speeds and sudden stops. Number 6. Monkeys. Total of 3 species of monkeys are found in Sri Lanka. Former President's current parliamentarian Maithripala Sirisena said in Parliament that monkeys and macaws are causing great damage to crops and that they are. Number 5. Cinnamon. Sri Lanka is cinnamon's origin. Ceylon cinnamon is the expensive, rare, safe and recommended. True cinnamon is graded as 4th most expensive spice in the world. 80 to 90% of the world's production of this product belongs to small Asian country known as Sri Lanka. Most of the world's cinnamon stills come from Sri Lanka, so you can thank them for sharing this with the world. Number 4. Sri Lankan Tea. Sri Lanka is the world's 4th largest producer of tea, high in pristine central highlands of Asian Sri Lanka, arguably one of the best tea growing regions on earth. If you are an avid tea drinker, chances you are sipping on some warm Sri Lankan greetings every day. The island's country is 4th on the list of the top tea exporting countries, making 721 millions recorded in 2018 alone. Number 3. Full moon. Sri Lanka is quite famous in creating world records. A few of them are good records, but most of them are bad ones. A record of being second positive among the countries which have highest number of public holidays. Every full moon day is a public holiday in Sri Lanka. Number 2. Roomless hotel. Don't try to check into a hotel with no beds. Don't expect to find beds in all hotels. Confusingly for tourists, many small Sri Lankan restaurants are called hotels. Number 1. Smile. People in Sri Lanka are very friendly and helpful. They will always smile at you on the street, in the shops, in the tuk-tuks and the buses too. Most people are genuinely interested in how you are doing and where you are going. Sri Lankans always say hello to each other with a smile and a head wobble. Well guys, that's all we have for you today. So if you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up and comment down below. I will see you in another vlog. Until then, stay safe. Masalama. Love you all.